This is Wake Chicago. This is WakeChicago.com at the top. That's my website. Still building it, so give me some time here. Up in the left corner, you got sensor clips, shopping. If you want to get a mug, don't. I don't care. It just helps people that I'm going to help. That's all. Or don't. But it's still funny. It's my memes on shirts and mugs. See how that works? Anyways, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this garbage. I wasn't going to talk about this today, but I just tried to record this and then I said some words I can't say, so I had to restart this thing. You don't even know, but whatever. Anybody who knows me personally knows I had this nightmare. It was like 2018, and my dream was, or whatever you call this night terror garbage. It was only I don't have these normally. Was just like this. If I could draw, this is the. I was looking to my southeast. My front yard was just like this grass, except there's no road. So put grass all the way across there, and this would be exactly the picture I saw. And there was three kids, not four, but whatever. Like this is close enough. Like I couldn't have paid somebody to do this artwork better. So in the dream, it will call it. I've told this on here before. The dream was I'm standing in my front yard, which I have pictures of. I'm gonna call that movie the. That's gonna be its own podcast. I think the summer of 21 is coming. I'm gonna do a video. This is gonna last a year doing that one. Anyways, it all ties. I hope it does. I hope this is just a dream. Anyways, it looked just like this. And I was trying to call my kids. See, I was like a distance away from them. So I'm calling them, and the cell phone ran, and it was just busy. Nothing, but it wouldn't work. Whatever. How creepy. Anyway, this is a new Netflix movie. Come, I don't know the name. I don't even want to watch it. I'm nervous to watch it because this is exactly you couldn't beat this, and it was a you could see the rumble. It was like in my mind, it was telling me that it was Yellowstone, but I don't know why I thought that because I probably don't think it is garbage, but whatever. And now we're seeing all the red skies everywhere. I'll show if I get to it. I'll show you that later, but it's on my tweet feeds. Like this is exactly the freaking dream I had. There it was. It was literally billowing towards me from the southeast, heading towards Chicago. Oh, how crazy, right? And now we got the red skies in China, the red skies in India. And there's a book that talked about this guy. Either they're manifesting this thing to mimic the book, or they book knew some garbage. Like, and then I had a dream a few years ago. And then the summer of 21, I was with three kids in my yard. Like, they got that it didn't happen. Like, this didn't. Whatever. I don't know what the movie's about. Do you, right? All right, where was I going? That wasn't going to be what I started with, but oh, this is what I'm going to start with here. So, Morningstar, let's get to the meat and potato. Today, by the way, I don't even say it in my intro. This is Wag Chicago, WagChicago.com. Welcome to the channel. Hit like, subscribe, all that garbage. And then there'll be in the links. I even threw a PayPal up there. I'm trying to help people out that need food and shit now. So I'll help people or not. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's 22. See how that works? Maybe that's a new mug. I think I already got that mug. By the way, I think I just showed you. Didn't I show you that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's about 9 p.m. Remember, I do my shopping with Wags garbage, right? And I keep showing you that Morningstar food, right? You're gonna see a clip, so stay tuned. Get a little coffee. It'll take about 20 minutes probably by the time that editing or talking about this. Remember Morningstar food? They make this near meat garbage that's near a bunch. Look up the plants where there's little drive-through things where you come in with two people and you leave with one. Anyway, that's like whatever. Anyway, do you? But there's had three of the plants a couple years ago when I did my last video on this garbage. But anyway, you know who the Morning Star is? Like the Bible, etc., refers to both J and S is the Morning Star. See how that word? Yin and Yang. See how that word? Both translate to Morning Star. Isn't that weird? Lucifer, son of the morning, is clear from the rest of the passage that Isaiah, etc. You don't care, but my point is they do. These assholes do. Like you don't have to believe in whatever whoever wrote it, all that garbage that you're believing or not. I'm not saying I believe in anything. All I'm saying is they do, and they mock it, and they worship the opposite. So That's just a clue or not. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. You see how that works? So check this effing garbage out. It's a 6 minute 32 second clip. Who's interesting engineering is putting this out. I saw like 10 seconds of this. I'm like, I gotta do a clip because I'm sick of the news. Let's have some fun, but this is still news. You like meat? No, you don't. You're gonna be eating bugs, and that's a true story. They told you that. I don't know if I can even play this because of copyright garbage. I'm gonna mute this out. I don't know the rules anymore. Anyway, I'll just scroll through it. I don't want to get pop or no garbage like this. So what they're showing you here is some garbage. I got you. Got to hear this. I don't. I'll just turn the monitors. I don't give a shit. Like watch this.
Would you eat synthetic meat?
No, no, and no. Go fuck yourself. How about that? This prick don't even like it. Look at this guy's face. This guy invented it, and he's about to. He looks like he's choking on a bag of something. I can't think of a bag of meat. Chokes on dicks. That's the guy's name in the movie, I think. See how that works? Oh my god, I would not eat this garbage from Morningstar and etc. Like, no offense if you're Morningstar, but you could be like, isn't that weird? They use Morningstar could mean either one. Isn't that weird? This world is so, especially for certain people, you're like a walking what do you call it? Paradigm, not paradigm. I can't think of the word. It doesn't matter.
Food production technology has progressed to the point where we are able to create meat analogs derived from soybeans, gluten, and other plant products.
And it looks just like meat. Like I don't know if you've ever seen. Oh god, how do I say this nicely? I can't say it. People in fires. Like if you get burned really bad, let's say, and don't make it, like they used to call that 000 in the business. No offense if you were burned to death, but I've seen like leg meat, the thigh. It looks like chicken meat, like chicken breast. It turns white. At least what maybe it was the chemicals in the fire, but not that there's anything to do with it. I'm just talking about the old job. Hang on.
Beyond meat products are readily available in supermarkets as well as.
Oh, we know that garbage. Hang on. Where's this at? Look how many videos I've done on it. Remember the big piece of meat and that one thing that looks like Klaus's head on there? Remember Monty did. I don't have it available. That was the best meme I've seen. I think he put his head on there. It's one of the sauce. Hopefully they'll show it.
Are readily
They
available
won't show Uncle Klaus, but they're going to show hopefully the sausage.
in supermarkets as well as some fast food chains like Burger King and Carl's Jr.
See how that works? They love you. See how that works? Guess what? I haven't eaten at either one of them garbage places in not my life, but in the last like 4 years.
If this plant-based imitation.
Boy, that looks like meat to me, huh? Like I said, I've seen fires, let's say, and real up and close, and it's really gross.
Meat isn't your thing. You can simply get your protein elsewhere.
Like bugs. Oh shit.
Food cultures around the world have heavily featured plant-based meats
Is this guy
such as
stealing?
tofu.
What was he doing? Was he shoplifting, beating bugs? You imagine you're gonna be so broke, you're gonna be stealing crickets and shit out of the pet store.
Or falafel for
Falafel, go! I'm gonna kiss my ass.
hundreds of years. But synthetic meat is not plant-based.
I know it
It's
ain't.
meat.
What did I just tell you? Like, you ever seen a fire? That's all I can say. I can't say more than that. It'd be gross, but that looks like a heart. Did he just say it's meat? Hang on a second. What did this clown just say? Hang on a second. Play that again. Hey, producer, back that up a second. Let's see this prick stealing food again.
Such as tofu or falafel for hundreds of years. But synthetic meat is not plant-based. It's meat.
Hang on. Did I just hear that right? Because it's on your screen, by the way. Like, see how the demons, they got to tell you what that's their law, by the way, since we're talking about the book. They have to tell you what they're doing. They just told you. This is a big channel. This is interesting engineering. See how they work? I'll let you know when they hit me for a copyright. What is garbage?
Lab grown
See how this is Wizard 103. Lab grown. Listen to this. Listen, put your thinking cap on. Lab grown, artificially produced meat. They just told you it's not plant based. I don't know what that means.
artificially produced meat.
What are you injecting in there? Some MR or something? AN? NA? Something like that?
Thanks to recent innovations in food production technology,
Like I said, there's those drive-through places. You come in with two, you leave with one. See how that works? Look it up. That's a fact. Go zoom in on the Google Earth at these plants. They're right next to these drive-through clinics.
consumers may see lab
You've probably already been eating. Who knows what they're doing? By the way, they're making plants. They're growing whole farms underground. Did you see that in the news? The tunnels are filled with food, but it ain't for you. That's for Klaus and company. See how that works? You're getting this garbage.
grown meat in their supermarket.
By the way, how many people go missing every year? Oh, sorry. See, I told you I got a voice problem. I don't know where that just came from. Anyways, in their supermarket aisles, people missing, etc. And then you got meat, magic meat. Magic with the letter K, by the way. This is dark arts garbage. Morningstar. They said it, not me.
Market aisles very soon.
Don't forget, Morningstar, in my book, means the Satan, not Jesus. But of course, they twist everything. You do you. See how that works? Where was I? Very soon. I already showed you. They got whole aisles full of this garbage.
Numerous companies around the world, such as Upside in the United States and Future Meat in Israel,
Oh, I trust that. Amber 15. You got to read their words, by the way. I bet you this means something. Decode Amber 1 5 cell culture. See how that works? They've been hard at work because they know this is coming. By the way, all your food shortages is all designed by somebody. Look at this one down here. Sartorius slave. What does it say? Sartorius sleep. What does it say? Huh? Sartorius. Sartorius. What's that mean? Define. Did they say Sartorius? Sartorius. That's how you learn. What does this mean? Anatomy. See how that works? A long, narrow muscle. Like I was just talking, I didn't see this ahead of time, folks. I just go as I wing it because it's more fun. Remember the thigh meat I was telling you about in a said fire. But now let's look at the definition of this anatomy of sartorius. A long, narrow muscle running obliquely across the front of each thigh. Oh shit. From the hip bone to the inside of the leg below the knee. See how that works? Why would you name your machine this? Of all the fake meat topics, like I could come up with a lot of cool hip mugs out of that. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a mug right now. If you want to buy it, go ahead. It's gonna be called Sartorius, and go fuck yourself on the other side. And by the way, this is really getting creepy. Hang on, whatever. Do you eat this stuff out? Is that or crickets? So whatever. They've been hard at work. Don't forget that.
have been hard at work getting ready to bring their lab-grown cultivated meat to the masses. For the first time, they'll be able to say, no animals were harmed
No animal. Were they? No animals were harmed. Anyways,
in the
hey, how
making
many people go missing every year? All those homeless that remember they were getting bussed out on rumors.
of this meat product.
And how about the drive-through clinics?
Real meat, not from
Did you just see what she said? Real meat. They're telling you to your face. Watch.
product. Real meat,
Real meat. Not harming animals. Because they see you as feeder cattle. See how that works?
not harming animals.
I don't know what else to say. This is a big news thing. This is like national. What was this prick? Interesting engineering. Somebody made them write that garbage up. See how that works?
Instead, workers cultivate small clumps of animal cells in large industrial grade vats over a period of weeks. During this time, these clumps of cells are grown.
I like the purple blue, Miss Donnie. Take a look at this guy. If you're watching, they couldn't use blue. I got blue and purple on my shit. It does look good, but I think they're using it for dark arts garbage. You got blue, Russian Pizzica. See this little clip? I got to take a picture of this. I thought they were making this plant based. Is the way I understood it. Now they're telling you it's real meat.
Or cultivated into muscle tissue or meat.
See, because they're getting caught. They kept telling you this was coming from dandelions and garbage and weeds in your backyard. But everybody with a half a brain cell could say, go fuck yourself. You can't grow a dandelion into a human leg or whatever you want to call this garbage.
Effectively,
They called it that. What was this word? Sartorius. Remember that? Remember when you're eating this freaking garbage? It's Sartorius. That should be the name of your next kid if you ever having a kid. See how that work? Sartorius. Sartorius. Oh my god, this is they're telling you.
this means that Upside is able to manufacture
Real meat in this facility, that if it turns white meat like chicken breast, then the thigh thing will make sense. Oh shit. See, when you do a job that sucks, sometimes you see shit that really sucks. See how that works? I've seen evil right face to face. I'm not kidding.
raw meat in this facility.
By the way, they have to tell you one of the reasons they tell you this for you new to the dark arts is because they don't get your soul unless you volunteer it. So when you're eating human, or I mean, when you're eating man-made or whatever this meat is coming from, supposedly a cow's thigh or whatever, if if you inject that in your body, that's like a mortal sin. See how that works?
Without
But it wouldn't be a mortal sin if you didn't know about it. See, they can't just take your soul. There's 8 billion people. If that movie I just showed you is real, let's just say, then that Morningstar doohickey guy would want the most souls to take on his way out. I'm just saying, according to that story.
harming any animals. But
How? Oh my god, I'm really getting nauseous because I know what they're doing.
how exactly is this done?
I want to know too. Oh man, you got to spread this video around. Oh shit.
The first step of this 2 to 8 week process is extracting the cells. After
2 to 8. Remember the number? They always talk to you. Look at all the squares here. Let's see. I don't have time to decode this. I'll do it later.
giving an animal a small dose of anesthesia,
This is all new to me. They were telling you this is all plants. Like this is all. So now they still need cows, right? Or not?
they extract a small amount of cells from it. These cells are then placed in bioreactors, large
I love the triangle image right here. They can't forget to put that there. Oh my.
steel vats designed for cell culture applications. Inside these vats, scientists can grow tissues or cells far beyond the cellular level. In
What the hell does that mean? Huh? That's interesting. So they're doing more than just your cellular. Where they create new animals? See how that works? That's called Crimea, by the way. Look that word up.
cellular level.
If you could spell it,
Inside the
try to spell Crimea, by the way. Not the country either, by the way.
bioreactor, these cells are fed
These cells are fed in oxygen-rich what? Blood?
an oxygen-rich cell culture medium
What's that mean? You see how they talk in code? And you can probably look up the patent. It'll probably tell you.
or nutrient broth to
The bro. This reminds me of that thing with that video or that audio tape from the '80s with that the guy with the weird accent, let's say, in the long beard with the curly cues on the side. Remember what he was saying about certain vats? Did the missing kids or some garbage? It was a crazy story, but good luck finding the clip.
further promote their growth. This
This ain't new to these assholes. They've been wanting you to eat non-animal meat, let's say, for a long time.
Cell culture medium aims to simulate the environment inside an animal's body.
By the way, I got a video coming, part two of growing babies of humans outside the body, so women don't have to deal with pregnancy garbage.
And thus contains nutrients such as amino acid, vitamins, and glucose. This nutrient bath encourages the cells to grow normally as they would inside the animal.
How about you just give me a cow and I'll just mind my own fucking business and leave me alone? How about that? Or a chicken. See how that works? No, these guys are gonna solve your problems. Look at that poor cow. You freaking animals.
Eventually, once these cells have multiplied enough, they turn into muscle tissue or a mass resembling ground meat.
Does anybody remember this is the actual process? They kept saying it's plant based. There's no meat whatsoever. Remember, it's come off a printer. Dandelions. They just changed the whole script.
To shape the tissue
Oh, look at this nasty shit. See, this is when you start adding in the nano doohickeys. Look up the letter G, capital O. It's G oxide. It's like what's in your pencil.
into specific
Because
cuts
they're
of meat,
already
such
adding.
as chicken
By the way, they're. Oh my god, this is exactly what the thigh looks like when it's. Oh my god,
breast or a prime cut of steak.
it's so gross. How about just give me a piece of meat? Like, by the way, the United States said you're going to get 1 pound a year or something by 2030. I didn't say that. They did.
Scientists introduce fat cells
Doesn't this seem like a lot more work than Mother Nature just making a cow and then a few months later you eat it? Like, really?
and connective tissue cells into the culture. This isn't just for show either. The
By
fat
the way, did you see that thing with the chicken? They it looks just like this. They took some raw chicken meat and connected a leg and a wing, and then they hook it like this kind of probe. The whole thing started walking around. I don't know if it's fake, but it looked real to me.
cells and connective tissue enhance the cultivated meat's overall flavor. Scientists can even control the
See how it says 0%. By the way, they tell you. By the way, there's 0% value of anything in this garbage. See how that works? Total fat 6 grams, saturated 1, and no. I'm just saying.
nutritional value of the meat by altering the nutrient broth the cells are bathed in
I would say this is a parody, but it's not. This is really sick. I'm really nauseous.
during the cultivation process.
That was at 3:33, by the way, just for the record.
Despite the massive amounts of
Look at all this garbage. Like, you're printing meat. Like, really?
progress they've made with their meat manufacturing process, Upside is running into the same
I want to see. I'm gonna look good. I never heard of Upside unless they're made. Then maybe they got brands that I've looked at.
problems encountered by the other meat manufacturers of cultivated meat. For one, the business of cultivated meat is expensive. Each state of the art facility required to produce cultivated meat costs millions of dollars to construct and maintain. Couple that with the overall cost of production.
This makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? They really want you eating this fake meat. See how that works? But it's not fake no more. They're telling you it's real meat. But they lab grow it instead of having a cow do it. See how that works? I don't get it.
And you end up with a relatively expensive product that might be a hard
By the way, I've been showing you the prices of this stuff. It's like $7 a pound. Like for 2 burgers, it's like $5.99 in the package.
sell for some consumers. Thankfully, companies like Future Meat have been able to bring
Future meat. Mhm.
production costs down significantly. Recent reports indicate that each Future Meat chicken breast costs $1.70 to produce. That's in stark contrast to the 330
Look at that number. Take a good look at that. 3-3. See how that works? 330. For those who know.
$1,000 burger patties of the first public tasting of cultivated meats back in 2013. Aside from replicating the nutritional value in real meats, it's also crucial to offer consumers a product.
Look how cute this stupid shit is. See how that is? What time's on our clock? This is the shit you gotta look at. 9 o'clock, 9:05. See how that works? Or is that 10:05? 6, 7, 8. It might be 10:05. What? It doesn't matter. What? Who cares?
Product that tastes, smells, and feels.
See, pretty soon you're gonna have goggles on. You're gonna be sitting in a recliner in some pod, and that broad and this guy, you're gonna do it like through the mental garbage to your screen. So you're not even gonna physically touch anybody anymore. This is coming, by the way. That's no joke.
Just like the real.
You can eat fake meat, fake sex, fake. I can't even say the word. Oh my god, this is disgusting. 3 fingers up. The watch, by the way, look up the dark arts in their watch. The only cool thing is she's got headphones like I wear, but
Real
whatever.
thing. Upside has
Throw the kid. See what I just tell you? They're not lying, dude. Look at the way he's looking at that. I don't know this guy, but looks like he wants to eat that like it's a piece of steak. There's always an upside. See the smiley face, the sun, the kid, and the guy. Oh my god, this is. So, if you're into like decoding garbage, this is a good one. Let's start here.
found some success with producing cultivated
And then the kid's in the. Hang on. These dark arts pricks are. They just flipped the whole story.
real thing.
So watch. You're gonna see this child go from in this man's arm, whatever this guy's doing to this kid, to the frying pan.
Upside has found some success with producing cultivated
I wish I could edit. I'd put it side by side right now, but I'm too tired. I've been outside all day. This shit's hot out here in Chicago.
meats similar in texture and flavor.
Similar to chicken breast. See what they're saying to you? Is that Richard Branson, by the way? It ain't. What the hell did I just do? What did I do? Hang on. What did I do? Hang on. I just lost my spot. Oh shit. Stand by. Here it is. Is that old Dick? Dickie B? Another billionaire in on this garbage. See how that works? I'm pretty sure I see faces. I know I'm pretty good with my photographic memory sometimes. Sometimes I forget shit I don't need to know, but do you?
To chicken breasts.
That is that prick. Holy fuck. These guys are all in on this garbage. What's this thing on here? Is that the world map? It looks like an alien, no? By the way, that machine is called your thigh leg or some garbage
Other
meat.
cultivated meat producers around the world have also made significant headway with their products. For instance, the Tel Aviv based food tech startup Supermeats hosted a well publicized taste test for
Yeah, she looks happy. Another guy with headphones. A lot of people wearing headphones lately. See how that works?
Israeli food
Oh, he works. Never mind. They're showing the cameraman. I thought it was a normal guy like me.
journalist Michelle Ansky. Despite Ansky's refined palate, she was unable to distinguish between traditionally grown chicken meat and Supermeat's cultivated products. Once
I bet you I could tell. Unless, wouldn't that be something if they taste similar? That's why they don't want you eating it.
the cultivated meat industry takes off,
Oh, it's gonna take out because they're gonna force you to take it out. See how that works?
we may finally be able to rein in the increasing environmental cost of feeding our world's population.
This is all garbage. Freaking garbage.
More than a third of the world's greenhouse gas emissions come from the food production industry.
Yeah, that's probably right. Because we have to eat. And we've been spoiled or we have too many products. Instead of having 50 different kinds of mac and cheese, make four. And you cut a third of the production. See how that works? Freaking retarded.
With a large chunk of that attributed
I'm not a
to
doctor,
meat
but I'm not
production.
a doctor. I could solve their problem right now, but Instead, they want to grow meat, let's say, from whatever, let's say, again, think of the drive through clinic.
by offering a cleaner, lab grown.
And think about Morningstar. This is the devil's name. Like, whatever they call it, Lucifer is the light. The Morningstar. That ain't Jesus' name, as far as I ever knew.
Alternative, we may be able to mitigate the growing stress.
The growing stress of what? The environment? Really?
Our ballooning global population is placing on the environment.
See, you're the. They don't need 8 billion people no more. They got all this new AI garbage. They don't need any humans.
Along the way, we might even be able to get cultivated meat similar in texture and flavor to Wagyu beef. That would be quite the delicious bonus.
Wonder what. I wonder how you do that. Is that young cow or whatever they call that? You see what I'm saying? Is that like a what do you call it, a lamb? Lamb is supposed to be a delicacy, right? So all credit goes there to for this interesting engineering.com. Now maybe they don't know what they're talking about, or maybe I don't. Hang on, I'm looking at my phone because I'm about to throw up. This is Wag Chicago. You gotta have fun still. It's 22. See how that works? Or don't. Where was I? Where am I? End this thing here. You guys have a great night. I'll be back. I got a lot of radar, but I haven't been posting. I don't know if it's crazy or